What is going on, guys? So you've decided that you don't like the characters or the pulls that you've had in Genshin Impact and you are looking to re-roll. So I'm going to actually walk you in this video through everything that you want to do just to get up to the point to where you can re-roll and try to get the characters that you want. Now, generally in this game, you don't really care to re-roll. You really just want to take what you get most of the time, unless you just specifically want a specific character. Then re-rolling is just kind of just up to you. And if you want to, you can. It doesn't matter. So basically what we're going to do here is we're going to actually load into the game. You can see I already have an account set up for myself. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to sign out of this account and we're going to create a new account really quick. Now this is the easiest way to do this. If you just hit register now, and it's going to basically bring you up this little screen here. You want to hit register by username. You're going to create a username, whatever you want to make it. I believe, yeah, so I'm at 105. This is how many times I have re-rolled. This will be my 5th re-roll account. And you just create a password really quick. Go ahead and enter in all that. And go ahead and register. Now, once you register, hit agree, and boom, new account. That's how quick and easy it is to create a new account. The nice thing about doing it this way is that you don't actually forfeit the old account. Even if you re-roll this account and you go back and you're like, I actually kind of like the other account better, let me just keep that one. You can just do it that way. You don't actually have to get rid of that account completely, like in other gacha games where sometimes you have to do that. So basically, this portion is kind of dumb. Once you've done this so many times, you can't really skip these cutscenes. You can only really bear through them. So it kind of sucks, but this is personally the way that I re-roll. There's a bunch of other guides on YouTube that will kind of instruct you on more optimized ways. This is just the way that I do it. It's pretty simple. It's not that bad. Typically, I actually choose the female character just because I know that I'm going to want the female character in the game. If you are going to just be more serious about re-rolling and doing it for the sheer speed, then you want to choose the male character, because the male character actually has a slightly better climbing speed and has slightly better dashing speed whenever you dash around. For this though, I am going to stick with my plan and choose the female. Again, if you are completely going to just try to reroll as fast as possible, go with the male character. Just give your character a name there and go ahead and hit confirm. Once you do that, just kind of watch the rest of the cutscene. Cutscenes. All right, so once this cutscene actually is over, we do get a little bit of talking between the traveler and Paimon here. Once we actually break out of this little cutscene and it lets us walk around, we're actually going to do a beeline to the left. We're actually not going to follow Paimon first. This is kind of one of those things that it's probably not necessary, but this is just the way that I've been doing it. Plus, if you end up getting the account, you don't have, or if you end up getting the characters that you want and you keep this account, you don't have to come all the way back here and go back to this little chest here that we're going to get. So once Paimon lets us loose, we're going to make a beeline this way. Now, don't use stamina when you start swimming. Just hop in and you're shooting for the little rock right dead in front of us where we are. We're basically going to just swim to this little rock. You may be able to use like 1 or 2 stamina pushes, but I just play it safe and don't do any until the very end. And then if I have the stamina left over, I can kind of do a quick push. The reason that we're actually going this way is because there is actually a pretty good chest on the other side of this rock, and that allows us to have a little bit more adventure rank. So the whole point of this run is to, as quickly as possible, get to adventure rank 7, because adventure rank 7 is going to unlock a couple of different multis for us. So there you can see, you unlock that chest. You don't really have to grab the stuff that's in it, but you know, if you're going to keep the account, and you don't have to, honestly, if you end up keeping this account, you can honestly leave all that stuff there and then just fast travel back here using the waypoint that we're going to activate, and all that stuff will still be there. It doesn't actually disappear until you log out. So that works for every chest. So even like all the chests that we opened today, if you don't pick up anything just because you're going for sheer speed, you can just fast travel right back and go pick up all your stuff. So we're going to keep on pushing here till we get back to the beach, and then we're going to continue on. Now, one of the things whenever you sprint, if you just hit the dash button or the shift key, if you're playing on PC, if you just tap it, that actually works a little bit quicker than holding it down like this. You end up getting a little bit further by just tapping the dash button. Don't care about that enemy. We're not doing anything with that. Just gonna hit dash a couple of times here. We're just gonna walk right past this, activate that, and we're going to click through these menus here. Try not to like click too many times or confirm through it too many times so that you don't attack like I did. It kind of slows you down over the course of the day. Then we're gonna basically climb this wall here. Let's do one quick jump. Well, should be one quick jump if you nail it. And we're just gonna push through. As you can see, adventure rank 1, we are pushing up there. Just gonna follow Paimon here. And I always just run over here and grab some fruit, just for no reason. And we're basically going to be, so the cutscene actually starts on this rock. We're actually gonna shoot for this left bush here. And the reason is because it actually will start the cutscene just a tad bit sooner for you, kind of just a small optimization. So basically just gonna watch this cutscene, and then we're gonna have to follow Paimon down the hill. So outside of that, we're just gonna spam our confirm key just so that we can get out of that. You can go ahead and move the camera over and go ahead and hold down your directional keys so that way you can get through here. And here we want to do this as fast as possible, but if we get too far ahead of Paimon, or if we kind of diverge off the path, she kind of like goes back to the top of the hill and says, hey, come find me whenever you're ready. And we don't want that. We want to be able to get down here as quickly as possible, so just kind of tag along with her. You can get a little bit ahead of her, but just don't overdo it. And make sure that you have enough stamina. Once you hit the bottom here, your stamina will recover just a little bit, and then just kind of swim across. Here you can dash across if you want to, and go up to the statue. All right, another little cutscene we have to watch here. Gonna activate this, get our powers. I just always get the female. So after you back out of that map, just make sure you click close as quickly as possible. Confirm through some of this text. I'm pretty sure you get the geopower. Honestly, I've not chosen the male, so somebody let me know down in the comments if that's how that works. All right, so go ahead and set up here. We basically just want to hit E, kill that enemy. It's going to spawn 2 more. We're just going to hold E as soon as the ability comes back up and suck these guys up. You don't have to hold it the entire time. You just want to kill them. And then once these 4 spawn, hit your ultimate ability, and you can go ahead and start running away. As soon as that achievement pops up down there at the bottom, just like right there, the camera sucks. You can basically go ahead and jump in the water. Try not to run out of stamina right here. And we're basically going to run this way. So this is kind of a specific direction that we want to go, because once we hop off of here, we're going to grab this chest, and we're just going to spam. You can kind of run either way here. I think this way is slightly faster, even though it's through the enemies. Keep holding your directional keys here, because you can move while that dragon is flying over. And we're basically just going to run through these guys. Just keep spamming your shift key or your dash button. That way you can keep on trucking. And then we're just going to do a slight right there, activate this next cutscene with Venti, and boom. All right, so we're gonna watch this cutscene, and after this, we're going to go meet Amber. But there is one chest that we're gonna grab along the way just to make sure that we increase our adventure rank. So the reason that we are picking up these chests and kind of doing some specific things is because to get to adventure rank 7, you need basically you need a certain amount of adventure rank experience. Opening chests will actually give you that experience. A common chest is like 10. The one that we did at the very beginning, I can't remember if that's an exquisite chest or a luxury chest, but it gives you like 30 EXP, so that's actually really good. And all these chests that we're picking up along the way, and the waypoints that we activate, and all the stuff that we do basically is giving us adventure rank experience, and that's kind of the whole point. So we're going to pick up one more chest after this cutscene, and we're going to be able to increase that adventure rank just a bit more. And then we are going to go meet Amber. So there's a slight bit of dialogue here. We just got to click through with Paimon. Also, it's nice if you go ahead and position, if you're playing on PC, position your mouse kind of close to the options here. It's safer to kind of do it on the bottom. I don't know if any of the dialogues actually increase anything, but if you keep it close to the bottom, you'll always hit. If there's only one option to select, you'll always hit it. And now that we do that, just make sure you hit F on that red teardrop, and we're gonna go to this little rock here, and we're gonna get this chest, and then we're just gonna run outwards and activate the Amber cutscene. So with Amber, there's kind of she's not a very good character in general, but in terms of like exploration and doing things, she's actually pretty important to this first little section here. So here again, we're just gonna jump through as much of this dialogue as we can. Just try to breeze through this. And yep, see, so that one's the only one. That's one of them that has only one option there. And I don't know if this emergency food option increases like the cutscene any. That would have to, I'd have to test that out. But we basically just want to click through all of this. All right, so once we get Amber, it does this little tutorial. Just switch to her, shoot this thing, and you can switch. You can hit R, if I can hit R, and switch off over. Grab the chest, of course, and we're gonna go straight over here to the left. Now, this is kind of like part of Amber's little mission. So when you first meet her, she says, "Hey, I'm on a mission from somebody," and jump up that little crack there to prevent you from having to do the climbing animation. Grab this waypoint, and we're gonna kill this enemy here. You don't have to be like super precise. It is better if you are precise. I'm embarrassing myself. Holy cow. So we want to catch him on fire, switch to our traveler, and just use our E ability. Makes it pretty quick there. And we're going to hold this again, shoot this guy off. Oh my gosh. All right. I still didn't hit him. My aim is so terrible. Yeah, this is going pretty horrible. Just know that your basic goal is to hit him, catch him on fire, lure everybody over here, and then just use your E ability and kill him. That's basically your goal. I don't know why I'm so terrible at that. Open up the chest. You can, if you're fast enough, you can open up the chest before the cutscene activates. It doesn't really make a difference if you do or not. Just as long as you grab the chest for the adventure rank. And we're just gonna click through this dialogue here. I personally spam left click and the F key because both of them will advance the dialogue. And we're gonna grab this, and you can, if you go ahead and grab that waypoint, you can just go ahead and teleport back there. If your load times are quick enough, you can just go ahead and do that. Usually if your load times are pretty bad, you may just want to run down the hill depending on your computer. So we're gonna hit this box, and we're gonna grab all the stuff here. This lady Lynn here is actually going to ask us to cook her some chicken mushroom skewers. We're just gonna hit that. It doesn't matter if we're perfect or not. She's gonna eat it either way because she is a fatty. Hit the confirm there, and we're gonna go talk to her. So the first bit of dialogue, she's gonna tell us about cooking, and she's basically going to pep us up and say, yeah, you can cook. Don't feel embarrassed. And she says, go ahead and grab the stuff from over there. Cook me a mushroom skewer. And we're just going to talk to her again. And she's going to be like, oh, did you cook it? Nice. And then we're just going to give it to her. She's going to eat it. She's going to enjoy it because she's fat. And boom, 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 boom. All right. So once we're out of that, yeah, that gives us adventure rank 4. We're going to switch back over to Amber because there is a chest right here that we need to set on fire. Charge up an arrow, shoot the chest, let it catch on fire. There's going to be some enemies here. You do not have to worry about those. Open the chest. You don't really care about what's in it. And we're just going to dash over here into Mondstadt. Favonius is the knighthood, not the city. All right, so once we get inside of here, it's going to activate another cutscene. That is fine, no big deal. I'm just gonna let this cutscene play out. Amber's gonna ask you to meet her at the very top. There's like this courtyard kind of area, and there's a couple of ways that you can get up there, but it really just, you're trying to get up there as quickly as possible. Doesn't matter really how you get up there, just as long as you get up there, honestly. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a couple of tricks to scale the walls here. Once we get out of this, go ahead and skip through all this dialogue here. Go ahead and click an option, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it tells you to hit J. You can just escape out of that. And I'm gonna go ahead and dash up through here.
This used to be a bustling street, but with
And this is the first wall that we're gonna scale. Make sure you have a decent amount of stamina. You don't have to have full or anything, but just make sure you have a decent amount because this one is a little bit heftier. Go ahead and make it all the way to the top. And then this one is the most important one. I shoot for in between these two like blocks that are hanging off the wall. I'll try to edit in where I'm talking about there. I try to shoot for those because you can, once you latch onto the wall, you can just hop up once with space and it'll let you all the way up. So if you go to scale this wall, climb up that exact spot, sit on that ledge, and then you can basically, you can just kind of jump up the rest of the way here pretty easily. And we're just going to go into the middle of the courtyard to activate the cutscene. So this cutscene is where Amber gives us our glider. This is pretty simple. She's just going to teach us how to use it. Just hold down your W key or your forward key. Go ahead and activate that. Hit the space bar. We actually are going to end up going on top of the knighthood and do something over there in just a second. You can do it right there if you want to. I don't guess it really matters, but we're gonna run down most of this. You can glide, but gliding's kind of slow. Hit that waypoint so that we can teleport back here later and speak to Amber. Now, once we speak to Amber, it's gonna activate this cutscene. A bunch of stuff's gonna happen. We're gonna have to shoot a dragon, pretty much. All right. So now that we're in the sky, we're basically going to wait for Venti to say some specific words. He's going to talk about like 1,000 years or 1,000 something or something, 1,000 winds maybe. I don't know. Yeah, 1,000 winds. As soon as he says 1,000 winds, it should let you start shooting. Just hold down your fire key and just target the dragon as best you can. Sometimes this gets a little bit wonky. Some runs I have are like super good. Sometimes it's just really bad. If you can, aim for the spots on his back and kind of towards like the bottom of his neck. I believe those will do extra damage. I can't honestly tell because I'm always super focused on the dragon. Take out the dragon pretty quickly, watch the rest of this cutscene, and then from there we should be good to do a little bit more exploration. Let's look here. Yep, we're gonna fly back down here and we're gonna meet Kaya. And after this cutscene is where we will be able to get on top of the like knighthood or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. Remember just to keep your cursor on the options in case any options come up. Luckily none come up in that cutscene. So, oh, maybe they come up here. So once we get out of this cutscene, we're basically going to make a beeline to the right this time, click through this dressing room, and we're going to go to this side of Favonius headquarters. We're gonna hop up on here and let's give ourselves a little bit of room. We're gonna jump over to this wall and we're basically going to recover our stamina and we're gonna scale this wall. So we're just gonna hop up, gonna jump. Basically want to get up to this next ledge, recover our stamina again, and then we're gonna get on top of this little pillar here. So that's good. Almost ran out of stamina, pushing it to the limit there. Go ahead and climb here and we'll hop up. And this window is kind of in the way. It might be slightly faster if you do it on the side of the window instead. And once we get to this lip, you can go ahead and hit that and you'll hop up. Activate this waypoint. The real reason that we come down here though is for this chest here. Go ahead and don't miss it. Yep, thank you. And we're going to get this chest here. And if you're smooth, you can hop through these things. I always have pretty bad luck. I always like to climb through it. Go ahead and hop down here and open up this cutscene. That wasn't optimal. You should hop a little bit further. Make sure that you go for the door instead of Paimon there, because she will try to snipe your input there, and you'll end up talking to her instead of entering. And then we have another cutscene. All right, so once that cutscene ends, don't click too much because you can accidentally talk to people in the room. So we're just gonna click through that and we're basically going to turn around, walk out the door, and we're gonna leave. We want to leave immediately. Next, what we're gonna do, as soon as we load up, this is where we are supposed to go talk to Amber to do her trial. So we're gonna open up the map. We're gonna teleport back to where we cooked with Lynn. This waypoint, if you don't get this waypoint, it will slow you down quite a bit. We're gonna turn around, we're gonna go over here and talk to Amber. Just run down through here. There's no chests or anything that we need to open just now. And we're just gonna activate this shrine or temple or dungeon or whatever you want to call it by talking to Amber. I go ahead and position my camera up there. Make sure you click those options. And we're just gonna hold the forward key, open up this dungeon. You're gonna have to hit confirm twice. So let's go ahead and hit start and start. My dog's gonna grace us with her presence. So go ahead and switch to Amber, have this, and go ahead and start to open this up. Now there is a chest here on the left. If you want to open that, you can. The reason that we shoot that before we go into the room is so that it will destroy those vines while we are waiting. You don't have to grab that chest if you don't want to. If you can time this correctly, you can actually jump up here. It's kind of awkward. Yeah, there we go. So kind of jump into the corner there and you can just throw yourself up onto the railing. Once we do that, it's all up to just killing these enemies. And this kind of like, oh, how does that work? Well, that's nice. So it honestly is just up to you as quick as you can possibly kill these enemies. I guess I'm just not the fastest run in my life, but we're just gonna go ahead and heal up Amber here. And we're gonna switch over. So one of the quickest ways is to set the guy's shield on fire, switch to your traveler and hold E and just destroy. Now, once you kill that guy, go ahead and shoot those barrels because there is a chest over there that we want. 2 more guys are going to come out and you can just kind of do your thing. That guy's already on fire, so that's good. And we're just going to go ahead and try to kill these guys as quickly as possible. All right, and once we do that, we want to grab this chest. And we're going to grab the other chest. Go ahead and if you walk into this room, it's going to play a cutscene about those barrels. Just go ahead and position yourself where you can shoot them. This is what happens when I try to do things super fast. Yep, go ahead and set that guy on fire. Go ahead and shoot this guy. Go ahead and hit all these. Oreo, you're ruining my video, bruh. Go ahead and hit this guy. Yep, catch that guy. That was actually pretty nice. And once those guys die, you want to grab this chest here. And if you switch to Amber and you shoot this with a fully charged arrow, before you walk out, if you can time it right, you can hit your glider. And you can actually jump into that wind stream before that like little cutscene plays. And it'll actually play that cutscene while you're traveling upwards from the gust. And it makes things quite a bit quicker. Here, we're going to have to watch this cutscene. If you just go ahead and break this though, that's fine. You can just go ahead and skip to this dialogue. We're going to open this chest and immediately leave as quickly as possible. Don't forget to spam your dialogues there. All right, and hit that. And don't stand on top of the chest. I have got stuck many times and you have to literally just wait till the chest disappears, so that's pretty bad. Once we come out of here, we want to immediately switch to Amber. And as you can see, we're already adventure rank 6, which is nice. I'm going to charge up this fire, hit this chest, which is kind of covered up by the Primo Gem pop up there. Once that opens, we should be able to hit that. And there's going to be these little slimes that are flying. We want to be able to hit those. You don't have to hit them super early because the chest that we're going to get, it spawns on top of this like little mountain anyways. So we're just going to hit these guys. Go ahead and hit that. And we're going to glide, if I have stamina. I'm going to glide until we get this animo thing. I don't know what they're called anymore. Animoculus, that's what it is. All right, so we're going to run towards this this little pillar here. Statue of the Seven. Watch out for those guys because they will body block you. We're also going to get body blocked here in a second from some other ones. Basically going to run down here and we're going to talk to this. This is a waypoint which allows us to fast travel, and it also allows us to get a buttload of rank. So let's go ahead and hit that, close the map, and we are going to actually offer everything that we have, which we only have 2 right now. We're going to get a couple of more in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and open that up, and that actually activates this wind stream, which is very, very important. And then we can close out of that, and we're basically going to run up here to this tree. We're going to scale the tree really quick. So if you jump on top of this root, it is slightly faster because there's less that you have to climb. We want to get up here, let our stamina refill for just a quick sec, and then we're going to try to get on top of this branch. And as you can see, there is an homunculus. We got stuck. Not good. Not good. Let's get back up here. And let's try this again. This is going to be kind of tricky just because of the models and the hitbox detection. Jump off the limb, and we're going to get this Animoculus that is right there. Now with a wind character, oh wait, that would make it so, yeah, never mind. So the male character must also have wind. It's interesting. We're basically going to grab that, and you don't have to get this chest here if you, for whatever reason, feel like you don't have enough. Then go ahead and grab that chest. If you didn't grab the luxurious chest at the very beginning, or the whatever chest it was, the exquisite, luxurious, whatever, definitely grab that chest. It is way slower to kill all those enemies to get that chest, but it is an option. These guys are going to body block you. Yep, just kind of run past them. Now we're going to hop into this wind stream. Hopefully, yeah. So we're basically shooting to get this. So go ahead and position your camera to where you can kind of see it and grab it there. And we're just going to fly over to Lisa. Now, Lisa, we have to do this shrine to end up getting everything that we need. So let's just go ahead and talk to her to activate it. Blah, blah, blah. Go ahead and hit our confirms there. And let's go ahead and run over here. And just like the last one, we will hit confirm twice to start it. So start, it always moves my cursor, which is really annoying. So this dungeon can be done a couple of different ways. Typically, whichever way you're comfortable with, honestly, because doing it smoothly rather than doing it fast ends up being faster most of the time anyways. So we're actually going to do, I missed it. So if you jump around the railing right there, you can actually stop that cutscene from happening. You don't actually have to watch that. So we're going to hit these and grab this chest here. And we're going to jump into this wind stream. I'll go all the way up. There's a couple of different chests that you can grab. You don't have to grab all of them in here. I just grabbed that one because it's right there on the way. We're going to go ahead and open up this door. Now this enemy here is on fire. So if you use Lisa, you can do the overload damage, which is always really nice. Lisa's damage, like, her animations are really, really wonky, and it makes me feel like it takes her longer to kill somebody just because she has to do all this finessing. Like, bro, just kill him. There's no way to avoid that cutscene as far as I'm aware. We're going to go ahead and hit this chest, and we're going to activate this. Now, as soon as you activate this, if you just hold down E, wait for the guys to spawn, and then hit them, and then just clean them up really quick. Yep. And once you kill all them, we're going to grab the chest and leave the room. So common chest there. Go ahead and leave this room. This room is almost the exact same. You just basically want to hop in here, get them close together, hit RE, and once it's ready, let it go, and go ahead and clean them up. Super easy, super simple. And what did I get hit with? I have no idea. Gonna go out here, gonna jump into this wind stream. Now for this next room, this one can be kind of awkward sometimes. We are gonna grab this chest here. Come on, grab the chest, thank you. Yep, see, you can get stuck on top of the chest. So here what we're gonna do is jump out, and we're going to hop down and then activate, activate your ulti if you have it. If not, just activate your E, and it should give you enough to get your ulti at that point. And then from there, just kind of clean up everybody. There's some extra enemies that spawn in the back, so don't get freaked out whenever extra things show up. Once you clean up everything there, you can kind of leave here. Now this part can be kind of tricky because it really just depends on when you got through everything. So sometimes you have to wait on that. For the next section, we don't have to though. We can actually just jump across here and activate this. Some of these are really, really slow, so you can just hop over. You don't have to wait on that first one. And depending on how this goes here, if this platform right here is already on its way back, just go right past it. If you go all the way up against this wall, you'll notice Door of Resurrection activated. Just attack downwards, like with your aerial attack, and you'll actually spawn right there instead of waiting on that platform to go all the way back. Now for this, we want to kill this as far away as we can so that we don't actually activate this cutscene, and grab that. And I still activated the cutscene. You can actually grab the chest and then leave really quickly if you're quick enough. So we will just talk to Lisa here, yada, yada, yada. Definitely not the smoothest run, but this is the route that gets it done. So pretty easy. I think that this route is super easy to remember. because there's nothing like super far out of the way. There's nothing crazy that you have to like go out of your way to get, and it just makes it that much quicker. So I'm gonna run over here. This boar will hit you if you're not careful. I'm gonna grab that Animalculus, and we're gonna teleport back to our Statue of the Seven. Once we get back here, we are going to turn back around, offer it up, and we're gonna give everything else that we got, which should get us to rank 7. So once we are at rank 7, you have officially gotten a rerolled account. Now, at this point, all you have to do is reroll. So what do? Well, what I personally do is I open up the map, I teleport back to Mondstadt. I actually run down to the Adventurers Guild little thing. Now, once you go do Kaya's dungeon or shrine or whatever, everything kind of clears up, and you can actually join this little thing. And I think you get like 1 or 2. You get the handbook, and it gives you a little bit more. So basically, that's what we're after. Rank 5. This is all we're really after. If you want to go ahead and claim up to 7, you can. It doesn't matter. At this point, you're not going for pure speed unless you want to, I guess. So then all you got to do, open up your menu, go into your mail, and we are going to claim, and you can actually just hit claim all. So one of the cool things is starting today, they actually gave us this for the 10 million downloads or whatever. So that's actually really cool. That means that this account will have more roles than any other account that I have done so far. After you do that, there's not really anything else you can really claim. I mean, you can claim like all these little things, but they're not going to amount to anything like a whole nother wish, I'm pretty sure. If you get really close and you think you have enough, then definitely go do that. So what I personally do at this point is this banner right here, the beginner's wish, it is discounted, and the rates are actually pretty good. So what we're basically shooting for here is whatever character you want. The reason that you re-rolled is to get the character that you want. So just go ahead and hit the wish button, and you'll notice that we had 12. You are guaranteed a 4-star Noel just for summoning on this banner for the first time, which is nice. So don't really care. If you're going for pure speed, you can obviously skip the animations and stuff. Just kind of blow through this. We only got Noel, looks like. Yeah, so that's pretty trash, unfortunately. Get all that Stardust back. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit this again. Go ahead and spend our 640 there. And okay, we got another 4-star. Go ahead and skip this because we don't really care. And it might be something good. Okay. Ningguang, not amazing, but not bad. Honestly, like, characters are way more important to me than anything else. So once we hit that, we can go ahead and summon on the Venti banner. Now this banner is it's not got as good as rates as the first banner, but you know, Venti's limited. You usually want to get Venti, so that's nice. We got Official. Official was the one character that I wanted to reroll for. Oh, nice. We got a 4-star polearm too. So that's decent. Official is somebody that I personally wanted, so I'm glad I got her on my main account. So now we just did 3 multis. So what do we do now? Well, if you actually go into your wish system and you try to do another wish, it'll tell you you don't have enough. So if we hit yes, it says, okay, you can use Genesis gems, blah, blah, blah. Just hit all that, or you can just open up the shop. Either way you want to do it. You notice by doing all of that, we ended up getting a few different currencies here. So basically what we can do is we can kind of like manipulate this into whichever direction you want to go. If you want to summon on the Jean and Diluc banner, then by all means get the regular fates. If you want to summon on the Venti banner, then by all means get the intertwined fates. I personally think that the Venti banner is the way to go. I don't like the Jean and Diluc banner. It is kind of You don't get enough of these unless for some crazy reason you get like a weird amount of dupes or something, and then you have 15 of this left over. We do have enough of these, but you don't have to purchase them here because all we can do is go back here. Since we have 5 and we have 1,300 of that, we can just hit this and it says, hey, do you want to spend your 800? Yeah, we'll spend that. So then we can do an extra multi here, and that's nice. That's another 4-star. Nothing too crazy though. Getting 5 stars. So this is my 105 account, which means I got a dupe Official. Nice. This is my 1 of 5 account, which means I've rolled 5 times just with that, but I also created 2 different emails to try to do rerolls as well. So this is the 7th reroll that I've got, and I have only gotten 1 5-star. So it is kind of, my luck hasn't been the greatest, but I got the account, I got the character that I wanted anyways, so not too bad. All right, so at this point, we did get another little chunk of Stardust there, but we don't have enough. We can't get our Intertwined Fates. We would be able to do that today, and then if you wanted to, wait till tomorrow and spend these any other way. But it doesn't really matter how you do it there. We're gonna go with this though. We're gonna get 5 of these, and then we can just kind of do like some singles, I guess. Guess you could do it on this banner. Just really depends on how you want to do it. Well, that's cool. It's a 4-star. Nice. Zhang. Yep, that's a 3-star. And you can kind of tell what you're going to get by the little star that comes down. And yep, that's another 3-star. We got 2 more here. And goodbye. Last one. All right, 3-star. So at this point, this is where you would basically decide, okay, based on what I just wished for, do I want to keep this account? That would be completely and utterly up to you. I got a dupe for her. That's actually kind of cool. I don't know that I would actually keep this account personally. Official is the one that I wanted, so I can't be mad that this account has official, but it really would depend on how you want to do it. Obviously, you still get Kaya from his little dungeon thing, so technically this account would end up with 8 characters, which isn't bad at all. I mean, we got 1 Geo character, 1 Cryo character, and 1 Electro character from the pull system. So, I mean, you have a couple of different options for team building. Just really depends on how you want to do it. But that is kind of the way that it goes. That's kind of how I end up doing the rerolls. And from here, it's literally you have to decide on how you want to proceed. If you want to turn around a reroll, just literally start this video over and do it again. Easy peasy. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely check out on Twitch. I do stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays right now, and kind of have a schedule kind of thing going on. Usually Genshin is early in the week, and then Pokemon Masters is in the middle, and then 7 Deadly Sins is towards the end of the week. But we will hopefully see you over there. Bye.